Hello, I'm Bunry.
I'm Brad Mower,
and this is IFXtra. So, how is everyone today? I'm very happy it's my birthday today, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's also New Year's Eve, so lots of people are celebrating the end of the old year and the start of a new one. Ooh.
I'll be honest with you, it's been a bit of a crazy year this year. Like,
a little bit.
I think this is probably or maybe the second most crazy year ever for me. So yeah. Yeah, let's just load of stuff. But you know, hey, we got through it. It's like next year tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a thing, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Exciting things happening. Have you managed to do any work this week, or have you been busy Christmasing?
I'll be honest with you, I've been Christmasing quite a lot. Yeah, you know, there's been loads of stuff. You know, Christmas and things. I mean, we did do a work thing. It's just that it was our company Christmas party.
Yeah.
Okay, we went to an escape room with Ferret, Mr. Tapestry, and Goose, and we escaped. It was great. It was like a spoopy themed one. We had to like rescue some kids that had been sort of like taken by ghosts and things. Yeah. So it was cool
during the war.
And apparently in a very us kind of way, because we're really good at complex stuff, but we're rubbish at simple things. They were watching us, and apparently we were going to set like some world record time on how quickly we were doing it. And then we spent 20 minutes wandering around looking for a thing that was just sat there on the floor, and we just didn't notice it. It was dark, in our defense. So that was the main, you know, work thing that we've done this week. But yeah, I've done some bits and pieces of interference, but as ever, you know, it's like stuff behind the scenes. But yeah, I am back on it now in the interval between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
Although obviously everything's going to pause for a bit after this, because one, it's your birthday, so I'm going to take you out for lunch somewhere nice, and then we've got a New Year's Eve party tonight. We're all going over to Ferret's. We're going to play some games and chill out and do New Year's things. So that'll be fun. So yeah, nothing new to report, but things are progressing. You know, new version next year. AKA tomorrow. But I mean, not literally tomorrow. Next year is tomorrow.
Yeah. But you know, people have been doing exciting. They've been voting for stuff, haven't they? This week?
Yes. You see, that's the thing. I might not have done anything too exciting, but you all have. Yeah. This week, well, over the course of the last week, I should say, everyone has been voting for their favourite of the picture, description, and community pick of the week from the last year.
Yeah.
So if you
loads of them to look through.
Well, exactly. 53 this time, because it's a long year because of how the days finish. If you haven't seen this before, what happens is we pick our favourite picture of the week, description of the week, and the most popular community pick of the week each week. And then in the final week of the year, everyone votes on which of those is the best. And so the best in each category, they're items of the year.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, everyone's been voting for that. The voting closed at midnight, so a few hours ago, and you know, we'll add all of this up, show the shortlist of like the most popular three, and then announce which the winners were.
When?
Well, we're going to do that at the end of this video.
Cool.
So you need to stay tuned for a few minutes while we talk about well, picture, description, and community pick of the week this week, which won't be in the vote because the vote is closed now. These, but don't worry about them. They're not getting left out. Yeah, they're going to be in next year's vote.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all good. Nothing to worry about.
Okay, why don't we go along and see who won this week's awards? Picture of the week this week goes to 9 Green Bottles for Impressionist Painting by Monet. I just love the colours and the water lilies. It's so true. I'm very impressed with that one. Well done, 9 Green Bottles.
My favourite description this week was Dapper Hippo walks to a haunted Memore's old country buffet by Notice. Now I like this because dapper is exactly the kind of word I would use, and it perfectly fits that hippo. He's looking very dapper indeed. Nice work, Notice.
Community pick of the week this week goes to 9% for silver, sapphire, rose gold, ruby, and golden diamond rings. There's just so much detail in these, and they look so shiny and nice. I like them. Well done, 9%. They're amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Okay, now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week I said, do you have a New Year's resolution or something you want to do next year? If you write it down for us, it might help you accomplish it. That's cool.
I'll be honest with you.
I think people have been a bit busy.
Yeah.
So we haven't had many replies yet. But,
I haven't really thought of one yet.
No.
I mean, I suppose insert joke about 1920 by 1080, etc., etc. But try and sort of a work-based one, try and automate more stuff. And I've been saying this every year for the last few years, and I'm gradually automating things, and it's making my life so much easier. I'm going to try and start things more. My problem is once I'm working on something, no worries. It's getting started is the issue. So I'm going to try and just be like, right, let's messing around, start the thing.
Cool.
That's going to be my thing.
Cool. Well, I said, I simply hope to be able to enjoy what I'm doing more than this year and feel better about things in general. It has been a bad year in a lot of places. Personally, 2022 has not been a best year for me. Also, maybe it means I have to spend more time with my loved ones. That always helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's a nice thought. But yeah, if you've got any thoughts for that, you can still got time to write them down and tell us all about it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we're not going to hold you to it if you write it down, but you might find if you get it out, actually,
you think,
in text,
I better follow through with that.
it might help you.
Yeah. Stop with the procrastination, maybe.
Sounds a bit like me, really, doesn't it? Yeah.
Anyway, now we're going to go and see what we'll be doing next week in the forums.
What's your favourite website, Facebook page or Twitter feed? We'd love to find some interesting and quirky things or people to follow in the new year. My latest Twitter discovery is Chaucer Doth Tweet. Interesting stuff tweeted in oldie English. It's fun and he even recommends sci-fi books.
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Okay, now don't forget tomorrow night is quiz night. It's back. We didn't have one last week because it was Christmas Day, but we're having one this week.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 5 rounds, 5 different topics.
Yeah, if you've not seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time, over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. So, as you say, no quiz last week because it was Christmas Eve. Nope. So, we...
No results to tell you about.
Yeah, no results to tell you about. But each round is based on one of the weeks during some interference. And you do like to tease us with the names of the featured artists, don't you? So who have we got up tomorrow?
This week we're going to have 9 Green Bottles, Confused Thomist, Tamsies, Gazamui and Cannabita. So it should be some interesting new topics there.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we have Cannabita playing in the quiz sometimes, don't we? I think so. That would be interesting if they were there. Maybe some of the others will join us as well.
That'd be cool.
It's always cool when we've got the artist in the chat.
And
everyone can be like, "Oh yeah, I really like this bit of the drawing and things." Yeah. It's a nice bit of feedback, isn't it? Right, so that's happening tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK, twitch.tv/interference.
Yeah.
And then, so that's Sundays. Yeah. What about Thursdays?
Thursdays, we have Zeitgeist 20, which is 20 questions just on one topic. And this week we had It Happened in 2022. That was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of things you've forgotten about and suddenly, that happened last year. Like you say, it's been a crazy year.
Crazy year. Okay, so how did people do that?
Well, the winner was Callum with 194.
Wow,
pretty good score. Second was Darth with 179, and the whole card was third with 172. It's kind of interesting looking back at the whole year, wasn't it?
It was.
Some things we'd forgotten about.
Yeah, lots of things we forgot about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really sort of made me conscious of how much time has passed.
I know,
really.
Things that happened in 1 year.
Yeah.
It was quite momentous.
I mean, all the things that happen in 1 year, but also all the things that have happened in 2 years, since the start of the pandemic and things.
Absolutely.
Which is a bit of a segue into something. Basically, back at the start of the pandemic, so it was like March 2020, up to that point, we were just doing 1 quiz a week. Like we had Zeitgeist on Sundays, that was the thing.
Yeah.
And then there was lockdown and people were stuck inside and we thought, right, we can't really do much, we're not medics, we can't do anything meaningful, but we could maybe do a bit of extra content and give people something to do while they're stuck inside.
Take their mind off things like pandemics.
So we basically added in extra quiz episodes.
Because I was furloughed, so I got no work to go to.
So this was like twice a week. We were doing Tuesdays and Thursdays at Zeitgeist 20s alongside Zeitgeist and Interference and Chill and things. just to sort of give everyone stuff to do. And it made sense at the time because you were furloughed, so you had a lot of free time to write quizzes.
I did, yeah.
I mean, I was still sort of working full time, but you know, you were doing the heavy lifting with it. Eventually, it was a bit too much doing 3 quizzes a week, so we went down to 2.
I went back to work for a start.
And this is the thing. And then since then, you've gone back to work.
Got a different job.
Yeah.
More hours.
And so you're working, you're working,
time, really.
having to write quizzes around it. And then, like on Thursdays, you're always working on a Thursday. So then
my big days,
you have to rush home, have a quick snack, and then we do the quiz and this. And I don't know if it makes sense anymore.
No. I think
because
it's how to check things and, you know, things go wrong.
yeah, exactly.
Which is not good.
Because you've got less time to work on all of this. So it's not really, it's not practical, but more importantly, I think it's not fair putting the strain on you. So Zeitgeist 20 was just meant to be a temporary thing during the lockdown, but we kept going for a while.
We did.
But yeah, we've been thinking about it, and seeing as we're coming up to the end of the year, like today, it maybe seems like a good time to stop.
Yeah, give it a rest for a bit.
Yeah. Okay, that's a better way of putting it.
Yeah.
So the plan is Zeitgeist 20 on hiatus. Yeah. It may be that it comes back. It might be that we do some specials. It might be that it just comes back as a regular thing. Who knows? But for the time being, we're going to go back to the original schedule, back before we even knew what a coronavirus was. We're going to go back to Zeitgeist Sundays.
5 rounds, 5 different topics.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And so that's the stream
It'll give us
that
an evening
we will
back
be doing.
And, a lot of time back.
Hopefully, you know, we'll still have interference and chill going where possible on its monthly sort of cadence. But from us, it will just be Sundays.
Something like that.
Because you know, we've enjoyed it, it does mean we sort of like sacrifice quite a lot of time that
we
could
don't
be
get as
spending.
many people on the Thursday because people are busy in the week. So you know, I'm sure you'll find things to do.
Yeah, but
your extra hour.
like I say, you know, because we kind of sacrifice quite a bit of time when we could be doing us stuff, and you know, and we enjoy it, but it would be so nice to just get an extra evening a week back.
It would,
So that was the last Zeitgeist 20 for now.
A roundup of the year. That's quite fitting.
Well, that's it. It feels like a nice place to just put a pause on it. So, like I say, may return. We will see. But thank you so much to everyone who joined us during the week for quizzes. Hopefully that helped keep you occupied while you were stuck indoors.
And now you can go out again. Things back to normal, almost.
But you know, still be safe, obviously. So no Thursday quiz next week then.
We'll still be back on every Sunday.
But hey, don't panic. We'll still be back. Still be back on Sundays.
Every week.
Well, I mean, you say every week. We're gonna we're gonna have breaks. You know, it might be that we tweak that schedule slightly as well, because at the minute we're doing 12 weeks, then having 1 week off, which is again maybe slightly excessive. So we might make the seasons a little bit shorter so that we get a week off more regularly. But the plan is just to keep going with that. So don't panic, that's still there. Anyway, I digress. But it's apt.
What now?
Right, so that's all of the quiz stuff. But
people have been voting, haven't they, all week?
Yes. That leads us on to item of the year. So the voting closed at midnight, which means that we now have access to all of the final tallies and counts and things.
Exciting.
So Ava's crunched all of the numbers on this and worked out which picture of the week, description of the week, and community pick of the week was the most popular from the whole of the year based on your votes. And we'll tell you what the shortlist was, so what the most popular ones, the top 3 in each category, and then which was the most popular.
Okay. Well, we can't really do it like this, can we?
I mean, you know,
we're not really dressed for it, are we?
Interference merch is, you know, swag. But
you know,
you're right.
It's a special occasion.
Yeah, we should probably dress up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, you look much nicer.
Yeah. Ah, very dapper, Steve. Nice.
Oh yeah, cool.
Okay, so item of the year,
Exciting, yeah.
3 different categories.
Cool.
Picture of the year, description of the year, community pick of the year.
Okay.
So first, let's have a look at the shortlist for picture of the year 2022.
And the top 3 based on your votes were Whale Playing Twister by 9%, Angelic Crow by Gumby, and Jambra in Black Blanket Sits Under a Tree by Campfire Intent by SOS.
Okay, and would you like to announce the winner of that?
I would, yeah. Exciting, isn't it? Okay. And the winner is A Whale Playing Twister by 9%. Well
Wow,
done.
Very good. Well done, 9%.
That was an awesome
Congratulations.
picture. I love that picture. That was great.
Okay, let's have a look at the shortlist for description of the year 2022.
The top 3 items based on your votes were Mortal Comquack by Sloth Toes, Y'all Got Any Lamps by De Dusmuln, and Unarmed Security Guards by Unction.
Okay, would you like to announce the winner for your description of the year?
Okay, so according to your votes, the winner of description of the year 2022 is Unarmed Security Guards by Unction.
Okay.
Wow. Very good. Nice work.
That was fun.
Well done, Unction. Okay, so finally then, the community pick of the year 2022.
Important one, yeah.
Let's have a look at the shortlist for that.
And the top 3 according to your votes were Dog with a Pearl Earring Painting by Heraclium, Mystical Forest by Jeff Bedrick, or Dog Sleeping Outside at Night by Heraclium.
All right, well, let's see who the winner of that category is.
Exciting, exciting. Ooh, and the winner is Dog Sleeping Outside by Heraclium. Oh, well done, Heraclium.
Wow,
well
fantastic.
Deserved.
Yes,
That was
very
fantastic.
nice. So, popular vote twice. If
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a community pick of the week and then the community pick of the year.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
congratulations there. Wow, well done.
You're awesome. Okay, that's it for now. So,
Yeah, well, that's it for
Yeah.
this year, obviously, because it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So next time we see you, it'll be 2023.
Wow.
Thank you to everyone who's been joining in the game and playing along with us all year. We really appreciated you being here. It's it's really awesome seeing so many returning players.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them have been around for like over a decade.
Absolutely,
But also a load of new faces
Yeah, that's cool.
joining us and sticking around through the year. We hope you're having fun, and I hope we'll continue to see all of you and some more new faces next year.
Okay, so that's for it for now. So it just goes to say,
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com, or you can search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, Facebook at PlayInterference, and patreon.com/interference. If you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building the new version that I'm working on at the moment, adding in new game modes because we want to do more cool stuff for you, and also running the quiz, which we want to keep doing that for as long as possible.
do.
If you do become a patron, then you get access to some cool stuff like extra game modes on Interference. You get a fancy invite system, replays, all kinds of stuff like that, and you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava if you're a quiz player.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next year.
Yes, we'll see you next Saturday next year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.